it's Elina. How are you doing? I wanted to make this YouTube video to share with you some tips and ideas how you can start your own yoga practice. But before that, I want to show you what I'm using to film this video. I bought this blocker stand last week and I am super excited to use it. The reason why I got it was that I wanted my videos to sound and look a little bit more professional. So I haven't used this or anything similar before. So this one should have a stand or tripod stand, a micro LED light and a microphone in it. So I will use this for this video. So let's see how it goes. So what is yoga? Yoga is a holistic mind-body practice where breathing, physical practice, and meditation are used as tools to quiet the mind and to find inner peace. You don't need to be flexible or strong to practice yoga. And actually, physical practice is only one of the 8 limbs or steps in yoga, but probably the physical practice is its best known form in the Western part of the world today. And I think physical practice is probably the easiest way to get started. Next, I will go through a few things to keep in mind when you are about to start your yoga practice. So the number one tip is to find your style. There are so many different styles of yoga and class options that it can be a little bit overwhelming and confusing at the very beginning. Dancy Vinyasa Flow, vigorous power yoga, hot yoga, aerial yoga with hammocks, restorative Yin Yoga, and the list goes on and on. So do a little bit of research and try. That's the only way to find out. At the very beginning, I recommend taking beginners or basic level classes or take a beginner's course. That's what I did, and it was extremely helpful because the class size was very small and the teacher could help us to get into those strange yoga poses. Secondly, you want to find your teachers. The role of a teacher is a huge one. I always recommend practicing with a teacher to learn the right alignment and breathing techniques, whether that's in person or online. Personally, I wasn't very happy with my very first yoga classes and I thought yoga simply wasn't for me. But eventually I found experienced and talented teachers and I got really hooked. So I think it's very important to stay patient and keep on trying and taking classes from different teachers until you find the ones that inspire you. You can of course always practice at home with videos, but that requires a little bit discipline and determination, but it can be a comfortable way to get started. When it comes to equipment, you need very little to get started, and technically you don't need any equipment to practice yoga. But a quality yoga mat and right type of clothing will make your practice so much more enjoyable. So when it comes to the yoga mat, you want to either practice at a studio where they have good yoga mats or you want to buy your own. This is my personal preference and not sponsored by any brands, but I like Manduka yoga mats probably the most. There are many other great brands too, but I just haven't tried them. When you are buying a yoga mat, you want to pay attention to things like thickness, length of the yoga mat, and also buy the right type of material for your practice environment. For instance, if you practice hot yoga, you want to choose a material that is easy to clean and maintain and is very durable because you're obviously going to clean your mat a lot. Other useful but non-essential yoga props include yoga straps and yoga blocks. So yoga straps can be helpful because they can extend your reach, for instance, in forward bends if you happen to have stiff lower back or tight hamstrings. Similarly, yoga blocks can be helpful in standing poses in which your hands are supposed to be on the floor. So what to wear for your yoga class? No shoes, no socks, because they can make you slip as you move through your practice. You don't need fancy yoga clothes to practice yoga, but wear something comfortable that allows you to move. Personally, I like to wear leggings or shorts and a sports bra and fitted top. If the class is in normal room temperature, meaning it's not a hot yoga class, I often take a sweater with me and I wear it until the class starts and put it on later just before the final relaxation or shavasana. How often you should practice yoga depends on your needs. So if you want to experience physical progress, meaning that you want to improve your strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination, I would say that in general you would practice 2 to 3 times a week. If you practice only once a week, you can maintain your current level, but it's quite hard to experience much progress. But again, that really depends on what you are looking for. Do you use yoga to complement other sports or activities, or is yoga your only form of physical activity? Finally, remember non-attachment. All yoga is about non-attachment. The physical poses are there to challenge the mind and the ego. I know sometimes it is just really challenging to let go, but mastering a yoga pose certainly isn't the end goal. I hope you found this video valuable and inspiring. Have a fantastic day. I will see you next time.